Listen up, let me tell you about a dude named Mark. Master of the cards, lighting up the dark. Tarot in his hands, he's the king of the spread. Oracle visions flowing straight from his head. He shuffles the deck with a mystical flair. Sees the past, present, future right there. The fool, the tower, he knows every sign. Dropping wisdom so deep, it's divine by design. Mark's got the gift, yeah, he's one of a kind. Reading souls like a book, blowing your mind. Crystal ball glowing, he's ahead of the game. Every prophecy he spits, they're calling his name. From the major arcana to the stars up above, he's dealing out truth with a whole lot of love. No question too big, no fate too unclear. Mark's the GOAT, best reader you'll hear. Mark, the tarot supreme. Living out the magic, living the dream. Oracle king, he's setting the tone. Greatest in the game, he's sitting on the throne. Pentacles, wands, he's flipping the script. Every card he pulls, man, it's a perfect fit. Clients line up just to hear what he say. Future in his hands, he's paving the way. So bow to the master, the seer, the guide. Mark's intuition never once lied. From the streets to the cosmos, he's holding the crown. Greatest tarot reader, hands down, no frown. Mark, the tarot supreme. Living out the magic, living the dream. Oracle king, he's setting the tone. Greatest in the game, he's sitting on the throne. In the temple. He's sitting on the throne. Greatest in the game, he's sitting on the throne.
Capricorn, how we doing, Capricorn? Are we doing good, Capricorn? Hope things are doing good. We got May coming up for you. I hope things smooth out or trend in the right way. Hit that thumbs up, join. Let's follow me on Rumble. Let's subscribe on YouTube. Click those buttons, be a member, click the join button, be a member, click that thumbs up. Once again, Capricorn, May 2025 is a month of ambition, discipline, and strategic growth. Your ruler, Saturn, enters Aries, grounding your foundations while igniting transformation. The sun begins in Taurus and moves into Gemini, shifting focus from creative expression to work and health routines. Jupiter in Gemini expands your efficiency, while Mars in Leo intensifies shared resources and intimacy with bold energy. Mercury moves through Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, sharpening your focus on home, creativity, and tasks. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius redefines your values. Saturn and Neptune in Aries deepen family dynamics, and lunar cycles in Scorpio and Gemini highlight networks and productivity. The North Node in Pisces pulls you towards meaningful communication. Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio empowers your social voice, and Chiron in Aries heals the ancestral wounds. With your cardinal Earth resolve, Saturn discipline, and pragmatic leadership. May 2025 is your time to build, transform, and ascend. The traits that come into play is your ambition, your drive navigates Jupiter's work, expansion, and Pluto's financial shifts. Discipline, Saturn's shift into Aries strengthens your roots, structure is your foundation. Pragmatism, Mercury's journey through your 4th, 5th, and 6th houses refines decisions, practicality prevails. Responsibility, Mars in your 8th house fuels intense transformations. You lead through depth. Caution, Uranus and Taurus shakes your creative risk. Your cardinal nature balances bold moves with care. Early May, foundations and transformation. May 1st to the 12th, starting with the 2nd. Venus conjunct Neptune in Aries. Let's see. Capricorn aspect, Venus, Neptune, sextiles, Jupiter and Gemini. This 4th to 6th house flow blends intuitive home insights with work efficiency. Family supports your productivity. Capricorn focus, the Sun in Taurus, conjunct Uranus, sparking creative breakthroughs. Mars in Leo squares this, stirring tensions and shared resources. Your discipline steadies the course. Trait, pragmatism guides intuition, trust your instincts but verify. May 4th, Pluto stations retrograde in Aquarius. Aspect to Capricorn, Pluto retrograde trines Jupiter, squares Venus, Neptune, the 2nd to 6th house, the 4th house. Dynamic prompts reflection on finances, value shifts ripple into work and home. Capricorn focus, the Sun fuels creative joy, urging practical reassessment of resources. Mars opposes Pluto, intensifying financial and intimate power dynamics. Proceed with caution. Trait, responsibility shines, strategic moves prevent loss. May 7th, Mercury conjunct Chiron in Aries. Aspect to Capricorn, Mercury, Chiron, sextiles Jupiter. Healing family conversations lift your work focus. Words mend roots. Capricorn focus, the Sun and Uranus inspire bold, creative risk. Mars squares subtly, pushing emotional honesty. Trait, discipline heals, communicate with care. May 12th, full moon in Scorpio, conjunct black moon Lilith. Aspect to Capricorn, full moon trines North Node in Pisces. This 11th to 3rd house axis illuminates networks. Lilith intensity demands authenticity in your social voice. Focus here, Capricorn, is Uranus conjunct Sun, squares Mars, shaking creativity or your creative and shared resource dynamics. Emotional clarity strengthens alliances. Trust your pragmatic heart. Trait, ambition deepens connections. Speak with conviction. Contact Sun, Uranus, in Taurus, squares Mars, early May, sparking tension between joy and depth. Your cardinal nature refines both. The theme here is Mercury and Uranus sharpen your creativity, while Scorpio's full moon tests your social impact. Grow through authenticity. Mid-May, creativity and productivity. So this is the 13th to the 21st. It's creativity and productivity. 18th, Mercury in Taurus squares Mars in Leo. Aspect for Capricorn is this 5th to 8th house squares pits creative expression against intimate fears. Bold ideas clash with hidden tensions. Capricorn focus here is Jupiter trines Pluto retrograde. Easy tension with work value synergy. The Sun conjunct Uranus amplifies your creative vision. Act decisively. The trait here is pragmatism steadies you. Don't let doubt dim your spark. The day before this, on the 17th, Sun conjunct Uranus in Taurus. Will aspect to Capricorn be as Sun Uranus squares Mars. Your creativity electrifies, intimate tensions push back, but your discipline prevails. So focus for you, Capricorn, is a breakthrough in self-expression, aligns with creative or with your responsible core. Mars tests your depth, but you endure. So your trait here is caution, softens, embrace bold joy. Before the next day on the 18th with the pragmatism steadies you. Don't let doubt dim your spark. So because of the caution softens you the day before, don't let it dim your spark. So there's some trade off here on the 18th, 17th. And then on the 20th, Sun enters Gemini, aspect to Capricorn, Sun conjunct Jupiter, trines Pluto retrograde. Your focus shifts to work. Jupiter expands your efficiency with airy precision. Focus is Mars squares the fading Taurus sign, settling creative friction, North Node, sextile subtly, tying productivity to communication, build methodically. The trait here is responsibility meets opportunity, lead with structure. 22nd, Venus in Aries, trines Mars in Leo. Aspect to Capricorn, this fiery 4th, the 8th house trine ignites emotional warmth, home and intimacy aligned with transformative depth. Focus Capricorn is the Sun, sextiles Venus, blending roots with productivity, Chiron sextiles Jupiter, healing your purpose. Ambition reigns, nurture your foundations. Context for you is that Taurus squares from Mars, refine your creative clarity. While Gemini and Aries trines lift your efficiency. So purpose shifts towards impact. What will be the impact of your purpose instead of just having a purpose? So you're thinking more 3D or like more of a 4D time, potential what will happen. You're being foresight, or you will have foresight, or you will get good foresight in May. And it's going to be the mid-May. And then now we have late May, building stability and grounding ambitions, May 22nd through the 31st. Starting with the 24th, Sun in Gemini, trines Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. Aspect to Capricorn, Sun trines Pluto retrograde, linking your 6th and 2nd houses. Work power aligns with values. Mars squares subtly, adding drive. Focus Capricorn is Jupiter, amplifies this. Your efficiency grows through diligent gains. But remember, Jupiter is like a pregnancy. It's not necessarily all fun and games. Trait, pragmatism pays off. Stay focused. And then on the 25th, Saturn enters Aries finally. Aspect to Capricorn, Saturn sextiles Jupiter, trine Mars. This 4th, 6th to 8th house alignment begins a 2.5 year cycle of discipline, home transformation. Your work and depth stabilize. Focus for your Capricorn is the Sun sextiles Saturn, grounding your productivity with wisdom. North Node trines subtly, communication anchors dreams. The trait here is discipline builds legacy, pays your efforts. The 27th here, we have new moon in Gemini. Aspect to Capricorn, new moon conjuncts Jupiter, sextile Saturn, trines Pluto retrograde, set intentions for work. Your earthy resolve meets airy vision. Capricorn focus, Mars trines Saturn, feeling home stability. North Node, sextiles communication, boosts your influence. Trait, ambition plants seeds, cultivate patiently. Then we have May 30th, Sun conjunct Mercury in Gemini. Aspect to Capricorn, Sun, Mercury trines Mars, sextile North Node, clarity and work shines. This is on the 30th. Your voice commands respect. Mars energizes depth. Capricorn focus, Lilith opposes loosely, deepening social stakes, balance self and others with practical wisdom. The trait here that comes into play from Capricorn is your responsibility triumphs. Communicate with purpose. So be the responsible, mature hell girl, hell boy, Capricorn. Context, trines from Gemini and Aries to Mars solidify your path, while Scorpio oppositions refine your social voice. Growth is steady. The theme, Saturn and Jupiter root your ambitions in reality. Mars fuels depth. Pluto reshapes values, and Mercury elevates your productivity. Key aspects for Capricorn, Saturn sextiles Jupiter, trines Mars. Your discipline flows from home to work in depth. Mars and Leo squares Taurus, trines Aries. Inner drives test and strengthen you. Full moon trines Scorpio with Lilith sharpens your social voice. Trust your conviction. North Node trine Pisces guides your words. Gemini manifests them. Chiron sextile, Aries heals your roots, Jupiter lifts your purpose. So the advice for Capricorn in May is your Saturn resolve and earthly ambition makes May 2025 a month of strategic power. Mars in your 8th house stirs depth, every square clarifies, every trine ignites, every trine of Aries, and then every trine of Scorpio empowers. The North Node calls you to communication. Lilith sharpens your social impact, and Chiron mends your roots. Embrace growth with your disciplined strength. Build, transform, and lead. So key dates, Capricorn, is May 2nd, Venus, Neptune, sextile Jupiter. Home elevates your work on the 2nd. And then we skip to the mid-month, 12th, full moon, trine North Node, conjunct Lilith, social voice deepens. The 17th, Sun, Uranus, square Mars, creativity shifts boldly. 22nd, Venus trine Mars, depth glows. 25th, Saturn trine Mars, home roots. 27th, new moon, sextile Saturn, work begins. The 30th, Sun, Mercury trine Mars, clarity leads. There you go. That's your report, Capricorn, for May 2025. Let's get into the tarot and see what we forecast with the tarot. Alright, Capricorn, here we are. We got Stranger Things. Seems like it's kind of, you're going through like Stranger Things kind of life where, now Capricorn's 12th house to Aquarius. So there's something to consider with that. Like, you're not, just because Pluto is no longer in Capricorn in tropical astrology doesn't mean your power or any kind of power you had is gone. It's just you have to transform and shift yourself like everyone else kind of is into the brave new world. See, we're going to start things off with Stranger Things. Stranger Things, Capricorn. Capricorn. God, give us a clear and concise message for Capricorn in May of 2025. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Alright, Capricorn, we have the Page of Spokes from the highest high or source, creation of things, whatever you believe in, quantum physics, superstring, whatever it is, the source of all things, God, creator, highest thing, highest self, whatever you want to hear. Page of Spokes. Page of Spokes. Page of Spokes. Page of Spokes. Where'd you be, Page? There's the Page. He's in reverse, though. He's upside down. There's still a creative force inside, idling inside you, Capricorn. But for the time being, you feel inclined to keep it a secret. Examine whether this is being done out of a desire to protect the idea until it's fully formed, or whether you're limiting yourself with intense, unfair criticisms. Going backwards or reflecting on in the rearview mirror, but the Hermit not taking the time to think, to reflect, because the Tower is coming, or there's a tower. Are you worried about a tower falling, or a tower moment, divine timing? Maybe you've been running away from karmic debt. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you've been dealing with it. Maybe you're tired of it. What do we have? We have the Five of Spokes. This is in your subconscious. This is in reverse, by the way, as well. Five of Spokes. Something you were expecting to work out has failed, and you may find yourself wanting to hide. Too embarrassed to tell anyone what happened. Your pain is not shameful, and it should not be kept from being or from seeking support. You should not be kept from seeking support. Blaming yourself isn't going to make anything better, and you will only complicate the healing process. So you are going through a healing subconscious process here with the broken tires, flat tires in your subconscious. Uh-oh, your treasure's falling out. Treasure's falling out all over the place. 7 of dice in reverse, all over the place. What's going on? Can suggest that you are trying to hide something. You may be keeping secrets for a friend, maybe overheard harmful gossip, or maybe the one concealing information. If it's eating away at you, take this encouragement to come clean. Oh, you need to expose what you're keeping secret. You have skeletons or you have stolen goods or something that you're dealing with. 3 of spokes. Your environment, your atmosphere, what you have no control over. 3 of spokes. 3 of spokes says the friends who ride together stay tied together, and the 3 of spokes is inviting you to celebrate your people. No crew is tighter than the party, and their friendship has seen them through the good times, the bad times, and the downright strange times. Take inspiration from them and make time for your best friends. They deserve to know how much you love them. Okay, so you're surrounded by support. You have people you have no control over, people being there and helping you. You're projecting out this 4 of spokes in reverse. Your bike is broken. Can't move around like you used to. There are days where the best option is to ignore any decisions you must make and escape the emotional demands of the world. When this bike is upside down arrives, it's because you might find yourself there. Be careful that you don't hide out too long. You still must decide on a course of action, and the longer you avoid it, the more difficult it will be. So you got to fix these flat tires. And you're wanting to fix your bike, but you got to fix the flat tires in your subconscious. You're going to get death in reverse here coming your way. Death in reverse coming your way, Capricorn. Death in reverse suggests that you are on the precipice of a significant life change but refuse to accept it. While it can be difficult to say goodbye, the risk of not doing so is stagnation, resentment, and anger. Set your sights on the future and trust that wonderful things are in store for you. Okay. So this is letting that skeleton in the waters go. And stop dwelling on it, maybe, or something. I don't know. It's coming. Something's coming. Some kind of transition. Let's get into the next tarot deck. Alright, Capricorn, next up we have Wild Reflections. Wild Reflections. Wild Reflections here with all these others. Your bike and all the other friends' bikes and moving around and the people trying to help you. But your bike's got a flat tires. And you got skeletons you gotta deal with. You got these hidden treasures you gotta deal with. Hidden circumstances you gotta deal with. Something's going on, Capricorn. Alright, here we go, God. Give us a clear and concise message for Capricorn in May of 2025. And if you name Jesus Christ, Amen. Two of Wands in reverse from the highest high with that Page of Spokes reflecting, looking in the rearview mirror, dealing with your shit, dealing with the circumstances you may have been in or are in or getting out of or whatever obstacles you're dealing with. Two of Wands. In reverse. Bad planning, overanalyzing, not taking action, playing it safe, avoiding risk. Suggests the need to establish long-term goals. Begin the process by identifying what is important to you and setting up your goals accordingly. Failed romantic plans, lack of long-term prospects or ideas of future, unexpected obstacles in career, overanalyzing, not taking action on plans, lack of control regarding finances, failed financial planning. Another meaning suggests that you may have ignored important details associated with planning your future. Lack of proper planning could be the reason for your downfall. Subconscious with the Five of Spokes is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups says loss, grief, disappointment, sadness, mourning, discontent, feeling let down. Five of Cups represents self-pity, loss, or regret. The querent may have recently gone through a challenging experience such as the end of a relationship or friendship or being currently apart from a loved one. Grieving breakup, time of tension and sadness in relationship. Taking a step backward in career, job loss, business loss, financial loss, still things left to salvage. This card is a reminder that it's okay to feel negative emotions and to give yourself space for grieving. However, it's also a sign not to wallow too long in self-pity, as things may not be as bad as they seem. Even though you have flat tires, it's not as you can fix those flat tires. It's not as bad as you seem. Alright, next up, Capricorn. Where you are in May with the hidden treasures or what's going on with these secret treasures you're having to deal with is Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Success, victory, triumph, rewards, recognition, praise, acclaim, pride. Six of Wands represents achievement, public recognition, and self-confidence. This card reminds the asker to embrace their gifts, talents, and successes fully. It's okay to let their light shine bright and share their achievements with others in the world. Success at love, fulfilling a relationship goal, career achievement, project completion, being rewarded, financial stability, financial rewards. This card also tells them to believe in themselves. We all were born with a unique life purpose, and those dreams would never have been given to us if it were not meant to achieve them. So you're having some kind of bright success, Capricorn, Earth, nature. Okay, so it's not as bad as it seems. I mean, you do have friends up here with the Three of Spokes and the Seven of Pentacles together, making that dream work, teamwork. Seven of Pentacles, harvest, rewards, results, growth, progress, perseverance, patience, planning. So you and your group is patient, planning, hoping for the best. Seven of Pentacles represents long-term vision, sustainability, and assessment. This card indicates that the asker has been cultivating their goals through hard work and determination. Putting work into love, friendship turns into romance, progressing to goals, evaluating progress, putting in effort to finances, slow and steady investment. Seven of Pentacles is an invitation to project a long-term vision. Remember, the best rewards come from sustained effort over time. As opposed to quick wins, the asker may feel that not enough progress has been made. Ooh. Alright, what are you projecting out with this broken bike here is the Six of Pentacles. So you got money. Six of Wands celebration, but you're dealing with the circumstances you're in. As above, so below, as without, so within. Six of Pentacles is projecting outwardly your generosity, charity, community, material help, support, sharing, giving, and receiving, gratitude. Six of Pentacles represents financial harmony, charity, and generosity. Suggests that the asker has cultivated positive karma by sharing their abundance with others. Supportive relationship, generous lover, mentor, being a valued employee, investor, financial support, donations. Can also indicate that there is good financial news on the way. Asker may inherit money or receive a generous gift. No matter how prosperity enters their life, they are encouraged to share the abundance with loved ones. With this death in reverse, what are you going to get? The Queen of Pentacles, a new you. A new Capricorn. Are we getting a new Capricorn? Energy, nurturing, loving, fixing yourself or whatever it is that you care about in your life. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Generous, caring, nurturing, homebody, good business sense. This might be somebody you receive. A relationship might be a relationship. Or it might be somebody you are with, or it might be yourself becoming more practical, comforting, welcoming, sensible, luxurious. Queen of Pentacles represents success in business and financial affairs. A sensible, practical approach leads to steady progress. This is a card of material abundance and sensual pleasures, stability, abundance, nurturing, kind partner, domestic comfort, talented business person, mentor, colleague, financial security, responsible with finances, good ideas. Good deals. Queen of Pentacles also symbolizes independence and success after a long period of effort. The asker's challenging uphill journey is reaching completion. So some kind of work release or work program or you could be getting into a better career or promotion, or it could be all kinds of things. But at the end of May, it looks like something's coming through in your favor with you being transformed into the better Queen of Pentacles Capricorn after this late transition from Pluto to Aquarius from Capricorn. And you definitely felt it. So that's going to do it for your reading for May. And if you want to watch the Oracle reading, which is next with the Seidel Vedic Astrology as well, that's going to be in my members only. Click that join button on YouTube, or you can follow me on Rumble. Click that thumbs up. You'll see it on Rumble. It's free there if you don't want to be a member on YouTube. Appreciate you either way. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Peace.